What is Artisan Biochar and what does it have to do with us? I'm Kubi, the founder of Triochar, and we use a simple method for farmers to improve their soil, enhance their crop yields, and avoid chemicals such as fertilizers. Remember the saying, no farms, no food. We live in a world facing a massive challenge. Degraded soils, a changing climate, and at the same time an abundance of agricultural waste. These are all problems that need solutions. But what if I told that there is a way to not only tackle these challenges, but also transform waste into something truly valuable? That solution is biochar. It's more than just charcoal. It's a powerful soil amendment that can sequester carbon, which means it reduces CO2 from the atmosphere and boosts crop yields. But now we're going to dive into how we make it using an age-old technique with a modern twist, the Artisan method. Let me come back and explain what biochar is and what the benefits are. So, what is it exactly? It's produced by heating biomass, things like wood chips, agricultural residues, or even nutshells in an oxygen-limited environment, a process called pyrolysis. This process transforms organic matter into a highly stable, carbon-rich material that looks like charcoal. But the magic is in its structure. It's incredibly porous, like a sponge. It allows it to retain water and nutrients, making them readily available to plants. And, perhaps most importantly, it locks carbon away in the soil for thousands of years. It's removing it from the atmosphere and helping to fight climate change. So adding biochar is like giving your soil a long-lasting health boost. There are different ways to make biochar, but we favor the Artisan method using special cone-shaped pots. They are called kilns. This is different than the industrial-scale machines. They are designed for local farmers and are deployed anywhere on the field. They are developed by the Ithaca Institute, and they named the pot Contiki kilns, which represent a resurgence in time-tested technologies. The Contiki design is ingeniously simple. It's a contained fire pit that allows for efficient pyrolysis. You carefully load the biomass, manage the airflow, and monitor the process. It's a hands-on way where we train the farmers to do it right. It requires attention and skill, making each batch of biochar a testament to our dedication to quality. Unlike industrial methods, we are involved from start to finish, creating an artisan quality product. Pyrolysis process, let me explain how that works. Now, if you look at the science behind it, the Contiki kiln, we are limiting the oxygen available by the cone shape. This isn't just burning, it's called pyrolysis. The biomass is heated to high temperatures, causing it to break down. This breaks down the volatile compounds, the gases and smoke you see, leaving behind a more pure form of carbon, the biochar itself. The steam you see rising from the kiln is remaining water from the biomass. This is why controlling the airflow is so important. It is this careful management of Artisan that makes the difference. We're aiming for a clean burn with minimal emissions, creating a high-quality biochar with optimal carbon sequestration. The process is a perfect combination of science and practice. So, we are inspired by the work of the Ithaca Institute, who have introduced the use of Contiki kilns. We provide the training and resources to the farmers, empowering people to not just make biochar, but also to do it responsibly and sustainably. We believe in the power of communities to solve problems on a local level in many regions of the global south. Among them are countries like, for example, India, Sri Lanka, Colombia, even Turkey, which is actually in the global north. This simple approach means that more people are directly involved in the process, which in turn means that more people can benefit from the positive impacts of biochar. This brings local solutions to global problems. And because it's made using local waste, it also reduces transportation costs and supports local economies. Well, talking about certification and quality, How do we know we're making good, effective biochar? That's where Carbon Standards International certification comes in. They are the global authority that assess the quality and carbon sequestration potential of biochar. They use rigorous scientific methods to ensure our biochar meets the highest standards of quality, consistency, and carbon sequestration. The process requires us to test our output and the biomass used. This certification not only assures the quality of our product, but also holds us accountable, ensuring we're making a positive impact on the environment. We strive to not only do things right, but to also document it and back it with scientific data. The Carbon Standard International Artisan Biochar Guidelines are the only authority worldwide that grants the European and World Biochar Certificate stamp on your product, assuring that your service to climate was audited and verified. The end result is published on the Global C-Sync Registry that approves your carbon credits' quality and value. Now putting biochar to use, and what's the future vision? So what do we do with this wonderful biochar? The possibilities are countless. We can use it in our gardens, on our farms, and in landscaping projects. We can use it in growing earths or in compost piles. The biochar improves the soil structure, enhancing water and nutrient retention, like I explained before, which leads to healthier and more productive plants, while reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. The future of biochar is bright. We see it as an essential tool in building more resilient and sustainable farms. By combining the wisdom and traditional techniques with modern science, we are creating something truly special. We envision a future where farms use local waste wisely and effectively to secure food for generations to come. We believe that everyone can play a role in creating a healthier planet. By supporting artisan biochar production, you're not just investing in better farming, you're investing in a better future. Thank you for joining us on improving soils worldwide and reducing carbon emissions. Your investment with Triochar has an impact. Let us make a difference together, one handful of biochar at a time. Thank you.